Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Lisa's Love and Light. Thank you all for being back again. Welcome. Here's what's happening, guys. For the next 2 days, my schedule at work has changed. So, what I decided to do so that I don't miss, um, any time with you guys is to pre record a video and then upload it before I leave to work. Because, like I said, for the next 2 days, my schedule is going to be kind of busy. But I wanted to stop by again. And what I wanted to do today is do a part two of that title that I did earlier today, which is Take Back Your Power. And this is a part two of that because that's so important when you decide to get on this journey to heal the pain. It's not easy, guys. Let me tell you, it's not easy to heal, especially all the hell that I've gone through. And it wasn't just one thing, it was a domino effect of all types of hell piled up on, one after the another over and over again for a combination of 2 to 3 years. And without God, I wasn't getting through it because that's how bad it was. And then when I lost my dog, that was just like, oh my God, this is too much. And if I can do this without having a support system, like I said, I had God, you know, God is the source, but I didn't have a physical support system helping me with the grief and getting through it. And that's when I decided it was time for me to do therapy because this wasn't something that I was going to bounce back from right away. And it is by the hand of God that I have been able to do this. And one of the things I've learned so far on this journey of healing is that when somebody hurts you real bad over and over and over again with lies, deception, cheating, whatever they can do to the very to hurt you to your very core. You need time away from everything and everyone so you can heal those hurts. One of the one of the worst things. I'm just gonna mention one of them. A whole, few things happen, but it's for an ex to have me babysit their at the time their young grandchild, who must have been about 10 or 11 at the time, and lied to me and tell me that they were going to a therapy appointment when they were actually meeting someone for a hookup. And when I found out about it, I mean, it was the worst kind of pain because this was someone that I was engaged to marry, you know. But what I've learned from these things is that I had to look at the people and the circumstances around me and see that how toxic it was that these individuals were wearing masks. And one of the things is that the pain from these things, you know, with a combination of other stuff happening at one time, having problems with my own child, and my mother was dying, and then my dog was sick and dying, and one of my good friends died. It was just like a 2 week cycle of death for 6, 7 months of the shutdown, and just back to back to back. And we really couldn't go to funerals. I think I was able to go to one, and the rest was like memorial services. And then knowing somebody who did encourage me and lift me up commit suicide. So, people, I can tell you story after story of the pain and hell I've gone through. But when I went to therapy, I didn't know how it was going to play out. But I knew I needed to get some help, and I went and did that. And then I needed to build myself back up from all these things that happened. And it wasn't easy. God lifted me up, as I did the work. And one of the things I learned is to turn my pain into power, power into purpose, purpose into paying it forward, and as I heal, to help other people to do the same. Because there are people out there who may be watching this video that may not have a support system, that may not have people around them. Maybe they feel abandoned and deserted because those who are with them are no longer there, either due to they passed away or due to they just abandoned you because they were not really there for you in the first place. Never give up on yourself and your healing. And I'm telling you, it's not easy. And it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a lot of pain, a lot of work, but you are worth it. And what I've learned is that in life, people and circumstances and situations come into your life for a reason, a season, a lifetime, or a lesson. And in my case, I can say so far lessons, lessons that needed to be learned. And I had to learn how to say no. I had to learn just because someone wanted to go out on a date with me and not be flabbergasted that, oh, that person want to date me, and not knowing what type of person I'm dealing with, not knowing that this is a toxic individual, abusive, and they have past behavior and circumstances of abuse. Taking my time to get to know people so that I know what I'm dealing with, because many people were wearing a mask and I was making excuses for the behavior. Oh, because this happened to them a long time ago, they're still affected. That's not my problem, and I had to learn that I was worth it because I was putting all my energy into people who didn't really give a damn about me, and it didn't matter whether it was family, so-called friends, and you know, toxic relationships. And what I've learned on this journey so far is to say no. It's okay to say no. It's okay to take time out for me to heal me. And it was hard, and I had to do a pro and con list, and I had to set boundaries. When you decide that you want to be on this journey to heal and you want to consistently work on yourself, you can't have people um, who hurt you from the past coming back after you did all this work on yourself, hey, to reconcile with you. That's why when I close those doors get closed, permanently. When I cut off, block, and delete, it's forever. There is no going back. Why would you take all this time to build yourself up to return to something that almost took you out of here? And that's how I see it. And so what I do is set boundaries. And when those boundaries were crossed again and again, it shows that the person don't have any respect on you, and not, make people respect you. And one of the ways I do that is set boundaries, and they step over those boundaries. I reiterate that boundaries are set and the reason why. And if they do it again, cut off, block, and delete. And the least I am today, I don't give a damn about how they feel about it, because nobody gave a damn when I felt like it's like being on a Titanic and these people get off on a lifeboat and then they come back sometime later on after the aftermath to see the damage that's been done, and they don't expect you to make it. Take back your power. Never be a puppet on a string for anybody. And and people don't like to hear this, but that's their problem. You have to take care of yourself, take care of your physical and mental health, because if that's messed up, you can't take care of yourself. You can't take care of anything outside of yourself if your mental and physical health is not okay. It doesn't matter what people are talking about. In the beginning, I used to worry about that so much when I got on this journey. Now, I just tune out the noise, because that's all it is to me, is noise at this point. And I don't worry about the rest, because toxic, when you heal yourself from toxicity and abuse and things, you don't want to return to those things that kept a chokehold on your life, kept you stagnated and stuck. You don't have to put up with toxicity just because other people have issues that they refuse to heal or do anything about. That's not your problem. That's an OPP, other people's problems. Take care of yourself. Make yourself a priority. That is so important. It doesn't matter who doesn't like it. You're taking care of yourself. Self care means self love. And as you love yourself, you know what your worth is. And just don't settle for anything just because it shows up at your front door or whatever. You don't have to settle. Know your self worth. You know, when you close these doors to the past, God will open up new doors for you of people who really genuinely care about you and support you and want to see you grow, evolve, and be happy. You know, bring people in your life that enhance it. People, new people who are on the same page with you, who care about you, and who want to see you happy and grow. And with relationships, what I like to do now is take my time to get to know someone, to see what kind of person this person is. We all have something, but I'm talking about severe toxicity, behavior, and abuse and negativity, because that is something that I'm not going to ever open my door to. And if I make a mistake and start to learn about a person and see that, then I'm cutting off, blocking, and delete. Learn to care about yourself and spend time with yourself. Get to know yourself. Get to know, as you build yourself up, know that you are worth um, love, and you are worth being happy, and that you are worth the good things in life, and you can have that. There are still good people out there. It's hard to find people on the same page with you, but it's worth it, because once you start to do that, all these things from the past, you can talk about it, right? After you've healed, and you healed those hurts and took back your power, you can help somebody else who may be going through the same situation that you already went through and healed from. So please continue to work on yourself. Be patient with yourself. Do things that uplift your spirit. Bring people in your life who's going to be there and who's going to encourage you to grow and to be the best version of yourself. Taking back your power and turning that pain into power, power into purpose, purpose into paying it forward to help other people so that they can grow, heal, and evolve. And then they can do the same. That is what you can do with that, and leave the toxicity behind the door, padlock, and move forward and embrace new beginnings. Because in those new beginnings, you're going to find people and things that bring happiness to your life. One day at a time, one step at a time. Nothing venture is nothing gain. And never let fear stop you. Of course, it's scary, because some of these people you may have known half of your life or all of your life, like in many cases of with myself, but it was toxic to the point where it's affecting every area of my life, and I had to leave it behind. Doesn't matter who it is, what it is, it has to be left behind. And I needed to do a lot of healing, you know. And guys, take care of yourself. Don't allow anyone to distract you or take you off the path to take care of yourself. You are worth it. Get up every morning, tell yourself you're worth it. You deserve a better life. You deserve to be happy. And if dealing with grief like I am, I know my mother would never want me to stay in a place of grief and unhappiness and just exist. Guys, embrace life to the fullest as you heal these things, and you can be a testimony to other people and perhaps save somebody's life. That's the message. I will be doing another recording for Wednesday, because, like I said, my schedule is going to be a little crazy those 2 days. But I wanted to show up because people need to hear this and be encouraged. Because some of you are going through some things that you're probably not talking about. But continue to show up here, because some of the things I talk about may resonate with you and help you with your own circumstances. And then you can help other people. Thank you for being here. This is Lisa, always encouraging you to be the best version of yourself, and to invite others to the channel. Subscribe to the channel, and invite others so that they can hear the message as well. Guys, thank you for your patience and for being here. And you guys have a good evening, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.